Sorry for the interruption there. Back here for the race lead. Caution flag is flowing here on the Booty Scooter Racing channel. We'll back that ass up here. John Michael Bryant has triggered it here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. We'll back that ass up here on the Booty Scooter Racing channel. Get a better look at exactly what happened. Just like we're trying to figure out what happened here technical difficulty-wise. The Boogeyman, your mom's favorite driver, will go around here from Greer, South Carolina. The 29-year-old we're right on board with. See exactly what happened with him. You see him getting loose there. Ladies and gentlemen, John Michael Bryant will bring out the third caution of the night here. You see him getting loose here. Down the back straightaway, trying to hold that thing. Can he get it? He'll spin out hard into the inside wall down the back stretch. Boogeyman of John Michael Bryant goes around here. Meanwhile, the rest of these guys will pull out. There's Peter, the pace car. We see Showtime, Chase Johnson, and Nicholas Manor battling it out for the race lead there, but Nicholas Manor will hold it truthful there. Caution flag out here on the Booty Scooter Racing channel with 23 laps remaining here. Shoot it back to the main race broadcast cam here. Want to apologize for the technical difficulties there. The race stream cut out on us. But we're back here live in action. We apologize for anybody that might have missed what had happened. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the technical difficulties here. We will do a quick rundown here. We are so sorry. TikTok wants to act up here. Just like our race drivers here, Nicholas Maynard redeemed the race lead over Chase Johnson if there was a battle for it. If you missed it, that guy right there, John Michael Bryant, just couldn't seem to hold that race car. And he brings out the caution flag here. Tires are slick here at the old Atlanta Motor Speedway. The money stops are in the air. Who's going to get what here as they come down pit road? That was the battle for the race lead between these two folks. Both of these guys will pull down on the pit road. We'll watch the 0-2 of Nicholas Maynard one more time, just like we've done all night long. Can we sit in that race car? Yes, we can. You see it right there. These guys come back over to the right side of the race car. They'll jack up the left side of the race car. The 0-2 machine, 4 fresh tires here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. But meanwhile, Bobby Kyle will win the battle on pit road. Chase Johnson will not get the spot over Nicholas Maynard. Terry Hughes Jr., John Michael Bryant, the victim of the caution there. Had a couple guys stay out here. We'll see how things shake up here on the Booty Scooter Racing channel. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties here. Still trying to figure out how things are inactive. And we had all this action packed all over the racetrack here. Chris Knighty, lucky dog that time around, back on the lead lap here. Jonathan Smith back out on the racetrack. Kevin Tangos as well. So it looks like Blake Hochschild will stay out on the racetrack, along with Jonathan Smith, who's a lap down currently, so looking for the wave around, along with Kevin Tangos, who's currently registered a lap down as well. So Chris Knighty will round out the tail end of the lead lap cars here. Nicholas Maynard was the battle for the race lead with Showtime Chase Johnson. But the hometown guy, Bobby Kyle from Lawrenceville, Georgia, he's got something to say about his hometown racetrack here in Atlanta, Georgia, as he's going to be on the front row here with a chance to possibly steal another spot away from these guys in the championship 4 with 2 open spots remaining. Currently in on points, but if you could win the race, it doesn't give a damn who beats you back. The 777 of Bobby Kyle will be on the outside here. Blake Hochschild taking a gamble here in Atlanta. He'll stay out on the racetrack, possibly looking for another caution flag here. And he can get another set of tires here, or he might have burned them up here. We'll have to throw the strategy up as they go. Nicholas Maynard driving the Trojan Fire and Ice Premium Latex Condoms. Mileto Militia Maynard Motors Ford Mustang. Been bad fast all night, led a total of 32 laps currently at the moment. Race high so far. He's racing for a championship 2 weeks from now, along with that guy, Showtime Chase Johnson. Terry Hughes Jr. is about to get the opportunity of a lifetime, as he'll restart here in the second row with a chance to score a victory here in the Madness Racing League and turn his bad luck around. But we'll jump back up here to Blake Hochschild here on the Booty Scooter Racing channel. They'll lead it to the restart zone. Everybody fire off. Bobby Kyle gets loose. Spin. Nicholas Maynard involved. As quick as we can go green. We're back caution here. Nicholas Maynard involved. Bobby Kyle involved. Chris Knighty involved. We'll back that ass up here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel for a Madness Racing League instant replay. Bobby Kyle, Nicholas Maynard. These guys had great races all day long involved. We'll take a look here, see exactly what happened here. The 777 of Bobby Kyle breaking to the restart zone, spin some tires. He'll get it to the right front of Nicholas Maynard, collect them. They'll go around here. Big shot from Kevin Tankos to the right front of Bobby Kyle here. Multiple playoff guys, all three of these guys, playoff guys. Nicholas Maynard. Thank God he's got safe sex on his side because it was not safe right there from that. Bobby Kyle get loose on the restart there, spin his tires and collect the 0-2 of Nicholas Maynard here. Damage on that race car. Right on board with the kid, Nicholas Maynard. You see him throwing his hands around, screaming and yelling. But it's a part of it. That's what comes with the racing here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Nicholas Maynard will bring it back around here. And we'll bring it back to the main broadcast camera. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter the Pace Car out on the racetrack, down on the back straightaway, waiting on the race leader, Blake Hochschild, who so desperately just wants the race to stay green here. As the, on some odd pit strategy, excuse me here, but it might shake out in his favor, looking to score his first victory of the season. Bang, bang! Welcome back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not have a beer, a cigarette, a joint, an edible, you name it, something to get you turned up here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Cobalt Tools 150, we're about to give you an absolute rundown of tonight's craziness that has went down here in the cutoff race for the playoff for the Madness Racing League. We'll shoot back down here to the racetrack here. We'll do all things Madness Racing League here, so we'll involve everybody. Blake Hochschild has brought a rocket ship to the Atlanta Motor Speedway. First time we've seen some true speed out of the 29 Pink Hoss machine, Gold Canyon, Arizona. As he's currently the race leader as we run. Playoff driver winner 2 weeks ago with Showtime Chase Johnson, looking to go back-to-back here. Steal 2 of the 3 playoff races if he can. We'll restart here in the second place spot. It's got a piece underneath him trying to make something shake. Terry Hughes Jr., the other playoff driver here, finally needs 16 more complete laps to break the bad street luck here. I don't care how far he's come. Finally, out of other people's trouble there, he was able to escape that one right there. Meanwhile, Chris Knighty has shaken back from a lap down up here to the 4th place spot. The Green Machine Racing. Chevy Camaro looks bad fast here, the B-Town, Indiana guy. Looking for a chance to win the race here, not in the playoffs as they run, but we'll go down to the other playoff driver down here. The hometown guy, we've been talking about him all night. Spins his tires and will collect the guy on the outside of him, Nicholas Maynard, who's led the most race laps here tonight. Driving the number 02, there it is, Trojan Premium Latex Condoms machine. See if he can have something left in that race car. He threw on his final set of tires. 16 laps remaining here for the kid. Can he make something shake here? He knows he's racing for a championship. Jonathan Smith will forfeit his playoff spot here, so he'll start out the tail end of the field. Back out on the lead lap, though. John Michael Bryant currently registered a lap down with Kevin Tankos. His damage is involved with him. We'll shoot it back up here to Blake Hochschild, though. He's going to lead them to the restart zone, and can they hold it? We got here last time, but they weren't able to get it through. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll fire back green here. Almost happens again to the kid, Nicholas Maynard. He'll go to the right side of Chris Knighty here. Chris Knighty will spin his tires. Meanwhile, we're back green here with 15 laps remaining in the Madness Racing League Cup Series playoff race at the old Legacy Atlanta. Cobalt Tools 150. Chase Johnson in control here with 15 laps remaining for the first time tonight. Greer, South Carolina, Chase Johnson trying to get that flow racing machine back to the front here. Meanwhile, John and Michael Bryant, Nicholas Maynard on the tars here. 3 wide. He's following at number 13 of Jonathan Smith, who's up to the second place spot. John Michael Bryant rests a lap down here. John Michael Bryant trying to get around the race leader, Chase Johnson here, get his lap back. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard will rip the fence off turn 2. He's on the run back to the front of the racetrack. Just seen him involved in a wreck here. Practice safe sex. Can we get a hashtag pump it up in the racetrack here on the TikTok? Nicholas Maynard involved in a wreck. Shake it back up here in the second place spot. Does he got something for Chase Johnson? John Michael Bryant down on the bottom side of the racetrack, contending with the race leader, Chase Johnson here. John Michael Bryant rests a lap down, competing to get his lap back, knowing that every point matters here. If he can get another caution, he'll be back in contention here. John Michael Bryant currently below the playoff cut line as they run, needing a big night here tonight, but he's a lap down with 13 laps remaining. Things are shaking down here, and we're scooting and booting again here in the Atlanta Motor Speedway around the Cobalt Tools 150. Who will take it home here tonight in the Atlanta Motor Speedway in the cutoff race? 2 open spots will send 4 drivers home. 2 more will join the 2 first and second place guys now. Showtime Chase Johnson and Nicholas Maynard, who was just involved in a caution all over the ass end of Chase Johnson here. We got a battle for the race lead here with 12 laps remaining. It'll be Chevy and a Ford battling for contention here. Both these guys, they've already won a playoff race. Throw up the battle box here. The battle for the race lead's on our hands here. John Michael Bryant will throw it up in front of the 3rd place spot of Terry Hughes Jr. here. John Michael Bryant fighting hard here to the last second. Chase Johnson in control here in Atlanta Motor Speedway, the Cobalt Tools 150. Nicholas Maynard looking down, back down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Will pull up to the quarter panel. Chase Johnson not able to get it. Right on board with the kid here at 190 miles an hour. Battling for the race lead here. The Atlanta Motor Speedway off the right rear quarter panel. You see the guys behind him. Trying to run down Chase Johnson, got his hands busy in there. These guys putting on an absolute show. Here comes Terry Hughes Jr. who got something to say for the race lead. Yeah. 9 laps remain here in the Cobalt Tools 150. Live here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. John Michael Bryant will make contact with Terry Hughes Jr. The boogeyman, your mom's favorite driver. She probably just stood up and threw her beer in the air. Get the hell out of the way. And John Michael Bryant's a lap down, trying to get to the race leader here. Unlap himself unless we were to get a caution. Sparks flying out the left front of that 23 machine here. The laps are winding down here. John Michael Bryant may have a finger rub on that race car. Get down and get a better look at it. John Michael Bryant will battle back around the number 81 of Terry Hughes Jr. here. John Michael Bryant right on board with it. Got his hands busy. He works on the number 4, Kevin Tango. Meanwhile, the battle for the race lead, you've seen it right in front of you, still shaking up here in Atlanta. In the Cobalt Tools 150, Nicholas Maynard trying to work down the 78 of Showtime Chase Johnson. As we talked all race long about the kid Nicholas Maynard, practicing safe sex on and off the racetrack, practicing a great run right here, trying to back it down and attack when necessary. That thing glowing here as we get some shade into turns 1 and 2. That's going to really help these race cars. We hear some complaining from Nicholas Maynard right now about some handling conditions from the contact with Bobby Kyle on the restart that sent the 0-2 of Nicholas Maynard around and in frenzy here. But he's driven that thing back up to the 2nd place spot with 7 laps remaining, trying to run down that guy right there. Of Showtime Chase Johnson will look out the ass end of it. Nicholas Maynard approaches the back bumper into turns 1 and 2. He'll think better of it. He'll relieve Chase Johnson. Dragging the ground here. Nicholas Maynard will close the gap up a little bit more here. 6 laps remain in the Cobalt Tools 150. John Michael Bryan and Terry Hughes Jr. continue to go back and forth here. Terry Hughes Jr. not happy with the way that John Michael Bryan raced him here. It's John Michael Bryan currently registered a lap down here. Terry Hughes Jr. looking for a spot in the championship race 2 weeks from now. Feels like John Michael Bryan just gave him absolutely no chance to get around here. Terry Hughes Jr. currently sits in the 3rd place spot. Got some lap cars in between him and the race leader of Showtime Chase Johnson and Nicholas Maynard. 5 laps remain here in the Cobalt Tools 150. Showtime Chase Johnson's pulled away from Nicholas Maynard here just a tad bit. Could the kid be saving up something here? With 4 laps remaining here, we'll ride back on board the 2nd place guy, Nicholas Maynard, searching all over the racetrack. He'll look down the middle side this time around. Got some wheel cranked in that thing. Meanwhile, Terry Hughes Jr. trying to close the gap up. Can he score the victory here with 4 laps remaining? He's going to have to go now. Meanwhile, Jonathan Smith up to the 4th place spot as they run. Bobby Kyle, the hometown guy, the other playoff guy, needing a decent run. Currently sitting in the 5th place spot. That would pay out 10 points if he could get it. Meanwhile, Showtime Chase Johnson running away here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway there. Nicholas Maynard pinching the gap back close once more. Nicholas Maynard may be setting up for one of those so fantastic turn 4 finishes side by side here in Atlanta that we've seen so many times before. Can the kid get to the back bumper of the 78 Flow Racing machine of Chase Johnson? Chase Johnson looking for his 2nd victory here in the Cup Series. It'd be his 2nd one in 2 weeks. Can Chase Johnson go back-to-back here in the Madness Racing League Cup Series? 2 laps remaining. Nicholas Maynard looking for his 3rd Cup Series victory here. If he can get it done, he'll scrape the wall that time. Terry Hughes Jr. trying to get around the lap car. Kevin Tango's here, but not able to do it. Battle for the race lead still on our way here. It's not all the way over yet. Chase Johnson's got to be damn perfect. It'll be white flag this time around. Sponsored by AFLglobal.com. Showtime Chase Johnson in the number 78 Flow Racing Chevy Camaro. Driver owner Chase Johnson racing. Yarrow will take it to the top side through turns 2. Nicholas Maynard will paint the line behind him. Nicholas Maynard will have one more set of corners to get it done. Can he get to the back bumper of Chase Johnson? They'll sail through turns 3 and 4 for the final time tonight. Nicholas Maynard won't be able to get it done. And Chase Johnson will come underneath, ready the flag man. He'll score the victory here in the Cobalt Tools 150. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. What a battle between the kid of Nicholas Maynard and Showtime Chase Johnson here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. But that guy right there, Showtime Chase Johnson, won 2 weeks ago the playoff race at Bristol, so he was already racing for a championship at Homestead 2 weeks from now. He'll just double down for his own confidence. Chase Johnson racing looks bad fast here. And if I was these other guys, we'll see how here's the advance currently counting up who's going to make what here. With 2 open spots remaining here in the playoffs, Chase Johnson will bring it down the pit road. Him and Nicholas Maynard, the top two finishers here tonight, know that they're racing for a championship here in a couple weeks. We'll stick around right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel in just a moment. We'll have those results for you, but meanwhile, we'll have to throw it together for the number 78 Flow Racing machine of Showtime Chase Johnson, who just went door to door with the kid of Nicholas Maynard. Nicholas Maynard damaged off the number 777 of Bobby Kyle that brought out a caution with about 20 laps to go. He was currently the race leader, and it'll bite him big time there. Nicholas Maynard will finish the 2nd place spot. Chase Johnson will get this race win here, ladies and gentlemen. He burns it out on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We'll throw up tonight's final results here. See if we can't get you guys those final playoff results to see who will be joining Chase Johnson and Nicholas Maynard. But Chase Johnson and Nicholas Maynard, the 2 playoff guys racing for a championship, will go 1-2 here at the old Atlanta Motor Speedway in the Cobalt Tools 150. Terry Hughes Jr. finally in his 811 Racing 81 machine will bring home a third place spot here, paying out 30 points to him. The bad streak ends here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Jonathan Smith, the Nap Daddy Racing, had to forfeit that playoff spot. We know he was locked in really well on points, but sometimes it's how the bat will go, and that's how it will fall at times. Jonathan Smith will bring home the 4th place spot. Bobby Kyle will get the 5th place spot, add 10 points to his total. We'll see how it shakes out here for him. Blake Hochschild from the White Knuckle Racing 29 Paint Hoss machine will bring home the 6th place spot here, but led some laps here tonight. Big things coming for that 29 machine. Chris 090 shakes back, rebounds from a lap down. He'll get the 7th place spot. Kevin Tankos will get the 8th place spot. John Michael Bryan will get the 9th place spot. And Corey Riptide Tesner will finish 83 laps down. And Hunter Foley, you see him down at the bottom, up on the spotter box for Jonathan Smith here. Ladies and gentlemen, see if we can't get these playoff final results right here for you. Who are the lucky 2 contestants? It's going to be Kevin Tankos and Bobby Kyle, joining Nicholas Maynard and Chase Johnson 2 weeks from now, right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel on Monday night at the Michigan International Raceway for 125 laps to see who will be the first ever Madness Racing League Cup Series champion. Will it be the 02 of Nicholas Maynard? Will it be the 78 of Chase Johnson? Will it be the number 4 of Kevin Tankos? Or will it be the 64-year-old 777 of Bobby Kyle? It's Terry Hughes Jr., John Michael Bryan, Tony Cook, and Jonathan Smith will find themselves eliminated here tonight after tonight's Cobalt Tools 150 event here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Again, we're sorry for the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. That was an insane race. Nicholas Maynard gets a little bit of damage from the race lead from Bobby Kyle, but was able to shake it back for a 2nd place spot. But Showtime Chase Johnson will set sail here and go back to back at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. We appreciate you guys for watching. Come back Friday night, the TNA Madness Racing League Total Nonstop Action Truck Series. Battles on the Bristol Motor Speedway in underneath the sunlight, not the night lights, the sunlight, excuse me. And we'll be right back here. Saturday night championship weekend for the Xfinity Series at Michigan, excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Booty Scoot Racing channel. This has been the Madness Racing League Cup Series playoff race at Atlanta for the Cobalt Tools 150. Showtime Chase Johnson goes back to back. Kevin Tankos and Bobby Kyle lock themselves in to the championship race 2 weeks from now, right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel.